everyone, today I'm sharing with you how to make a beautiful Christmas tree using your little fabric that you have around your house. So I have cut in here that starting from 2.5 inches square, and I cut two colors, the red and the green, to 3 inches, 3.5, 4, 4.5. When I cut the square, the viewer asked me how you cut the square nice and straight. I used to cut on the paper like this, and then I put on the fabric and I cut. So like this, very easy. You just have to cut the whole set of the square, and when you use it, you can take it out and trace it. So any size you want, you can start in from between the small size to the bigger size, between 1/2 inch to 1 inch. So it's up to you if you want to start with 3 inches and then go 3.5 if you want to. Alright, so now you go into face right side to the right side to all of these, and you go into, so you can leave about an inch or 1.5 inches to all of these. Okay, so this one you can leave about 1 inch, leave about 1 inch, put them together right side facing right side, but then you go into the sew. Okay, so I mark between 1.5 inches to 1 inch with the small one, 1 inch, 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. You're gonna sew these two pieces together. 1/8 of an inch, you're gonna sew from here out and then go down, go up and go to here. Leave that 1 inch open, and then you're going to do the same thing to all 5 sets of the square. You're gonna iron and then top stitch all 4 sides here to the other 4 pieces. Everyone, for the fabric that I have is sometimes I have the 2 colors in one. So I'm going to face the green, that I'm changing the top for the green thread, and then the bottom is the red, so I keep the bobbin is red, so facing down. Just a little tip I just want to share with you. And now you're gonna go and top stitch around. Now we have 5 pieces that we sewed in together. As I mentioned to you, I used the green for the top, I used the red on the bottom. So now we're gonna put in together. It's so simple. Get big one, the next one, the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and then you can fold just a little bit so you can see that the center, just like that, so you can see this line. Always measure the one on the top down to 2 inches. I mark little tiny right there, so I know that the 2 inches right there. I'm gonna bring this up to that 2 inches, and there you go. We have the first fold. All right, we're gonna move this down here a little bit, and then next one, same thing. You're gonna fold it back the same so you can see the center line. And then from the center line, you go on to mark 2 inches, same thing. And then bring the bottom up. So when you sew, you see the ugly corner, whatever ugly, you fold it up, okay? Then 1 inch on this side, a little tiny bit like that, and then 1 inch on this side. 1 inch here and 1 inch here. Bring this over and place this corner right at the 1 inch, and this corner right on this 1 inch. hold it up and then pin this down. Now you have 2 layers. Same thing to the next one. Fold it like this. So whatever side you want to face up, it's up to you. Okay, so then 2 inches. Very simple. And then bring this up to that 2 inches. Iron this. And then 1 inch here. I'm gonna just little tiny dots there, and then 1 inch here. Just a tiny right there. Bring this over, place it right at the 1 inch and the 1 inch. Turn this around. There you go. Now you have 3. You can use another pin and pin this down, or you can clip on the side. This is beautiful. I suggest you to use solid colors and it show more. And this one, same thing. Last one, 2 inches. And then fold this up to here. That little tiny 2 inches. Top one here, you're gonna go 1/2 inch. Could everything else go in 1 inch, but the last one, 1/2 inch. And 1/2 inch. Now you're gonna place that little tiny one right on the 1/2 inch. So now I'm gonna go and pin this. Now for some of you, for some reason, if you line up the tree and it's not even, move it, okay? Now the tree is already placed. If you want a green tree, then you fold the other way. Instead of folding the red up, you turn in the other way. So the tree will be green and the outer line here will be red. So whatever side you want to do. I can rotate and do the other side for you if you want. The red tree, and if you want to make it green, you flip the other side exactly the same way you fold and make it the tree green and the outer here red. So I did exactly the same way, and I fold the green out, so now you have the green tree. So whatever you decide to do, everyone, it's all up to you. I decide to clip it and make it easier. Here I cut the felt fabric. This is 2 inches wide and 3 inches long. And I'm going to place under the tree right in the center. Let me just fold it in half so I can mark the center. The center line is right here, so I can just place it underneath and it just leave a little up. I always cut in extra. See, nice and even. Now you can clip it on both sides so that can stay down. Now we're gonna do the decoration. No more sewing on a sewing machine. You're gonna mark the center line with something sharp. You don't need like this, you know, you get something metal and then you can just do that. You can see the mark right there, and then you can, I'm gonna go and dot the center. And I'm going to sew in each side with the button all the way like this. Okay, I'm gonna do one, you're gonna do the next one, so it's right at the fold here. If you want to draw sew the straight line, but I don't like it, it doesn't look good, so I'm gonna go all the way up to here, and I'm going to sew this. Okay, right in the center here, going up. I have a very long thread. and then get that button going down. You can sew the two sides of the tree back into like that, and then I'm going to go through the tree from the back here, and then from here I'm gonna go up and down and sew this. Okay. You're gonna do the same to the rest of them. So like this, and then I'm going to hold this up, and I go in from the back and I go up and down until I sew about 3 or 4 times. Take this out. So like this. When the next one, you always go under so you can hide the knock of the thread. Just like this. You're gonna go under here first, coming up, and then from here you can scoop the button, so that way nobody can see the evidence. You have to hide it. Okay, sew it up and down, and then go to here, here, and here. I finished sewing the button. I use the red thread to show a little bit prettier. So anyway, if you want to sew on this side, you can, but if not, it's okay. It's not a big deal. So here I cut it 10 inches ribbon, and I'm going to make a bow. So you can make any colors you want. I just happen to have this near me. I fold it in half, same way that I make the bows before. So I'm gonna make the loop right here, turn around like this, and then I turn in this side the other way. So make it number 8. Right in the center, you're gonna go out right like this to the center, and then the other one do the same thing, go to the center. And then from here you can sew this right in the center, just run in stitch, hand sew, go to sew this. I have the hair clip to hold it down, but a lot of people don't have it, so I have to find the easiest way to show you. Not everyone have everything. I have to find the right word to say it. My goodness. Okay, so I'm going up to here, and I'm going to pull the center. Let's just put that away, and it's just like this, and I'm going to pull. Then I have the bow. Do this same thing to make a bow for your kid hair. Okay, do that, and then you're gonna wire a few times, wrap this around, and before you wrap around, you gotta make sure it's even. Okay, and that is the bow. And so I have cut in here the ribbon. It's up to you if you want to use any color you want. I got it from Walmart. It's silver and it's beautiful. So I'm gonna go hold it in the center here, and then I'm going to let this go in the loop. Hold on to it, and I'm going to pull it out. I'm gonna go underneath here so I can hide the thread, the knot in the back. I go right on the tip of this, and then I'm sewing in the back, and then I go in the back and sew this. I just want to make sure it's center. And now you're gonna sew back up and down here so it can stay on the tip of the tree. Now if you want to do more decoration for this tree around this, here you can too, or have another button go to here, but then I want to separate the tree. Okay, symbol, the more symbol, the prettier it look. Okay, so while you sew on that. The second one here, you can slide the needle all the way on the inside the layer, so you can hide the thread. Okay, so that's basically it. And now you're gonna sew it together on the tip here. So pretty, everyone. Use your fabric scrap. You can use the print fabric if you want to, or you can use solid like mine. In the back, if you don't want to sew anymore, feel free to get the double side tape and then tape it here. You know, it's up to you, everyone. I just want to give you an option. If you don't want to sew anymore, then get the little double side tape, little like this. Place it here at the tip. Peel this off. Put it down so it can stay down for you. Just a little symbol, because we sewed a button, so it's good to hold everything. But if this is optional, okay, people are gonna be like, how come you're not sewing? You can do anything you want. I'm just giving you the option. There you go. So done. And then you can add in here, if you want to, add a little bit of the double side tape to make sure it's nice and stable. It's all up to you, whatever you feel like doing, everyone. No wrong or right. It just makes sure that my project is easy to follow. There you go. So do the same thing to this side. And basically it, everyone. On the top here, I'm gonna make the loop. Tie this. And that's it. It's done. Cut the extra away. So simple, and it's so pretty. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for the people who always support my channel and always comment on my video and watch my video to the end. Love you. Stay safe. Take care.